see it up here. The judge says, what is this? It's our Americana class. And in this particular division, we have the exhibitors bringing different unusual vehicles so that you can check it all out. In front of you now this is the way that the pioneers came across the country, especially out here. You can see the bows on that. They're all steamed and bent and then put into place. And it's left the top cover off so that you can see what life was like in the wagon coming west. I read a lot of the pioneer diaries, and I can tell you they'll lose a horse or a mule coming across a stream, and they're going for pages about it. And I thought, boy, our priorities wrong. Little Willie can be replaced, but that mule couldn't. Looks like they're being followed by another covered wagon brought to you from the Temecula Carriage Company. And the Temecula Carriage Company would like to thank the people of Grass Valley and the Grass Horse Plastic folks for their one day to Nevada covered wagon. The young folks are waving at, all kinds of folks are waving at you. I see Sue Money and I expect to see you behind Belgians, and there you are. You see those steps on the back? You see the steps on the back? That's actually a people mover. If you look inside there's long benches, and it makes it easy to have those steps in the back to allow the crowd to come up and say hello. Jerusha McRoberts is number 114, has got as passengers Tish Bramos, Cecilia Smith, Avon Montero, the horses are Johnny and June. They too have a covered wagon. This is an express mountain wagon that the settlers would have used. They would have used a variety of different wagons, and it's nice that you can see that here. That first wagon that came in had the canvas off of it. Use it as a roof on their own home. They use it for their protection until they could actually build a roof at a farm.
One that just passed me now is entry number 104, and the Wolf Meadows Ranch. Throughout the 1800s, the settlers of the North America sought a new life out west. Once these pioneers had settled the Conestoga, also known as the Prairie Schooner, found a new life in the family farm wagon. The ample storage space was ideal for making trips to town for supplies and local mercantile. Making their debut at the Draft Horse Classic this year, Teamster Bailey Dykes and Kathy Urica, along with a team of Belgians, Ben and Jerry, present this beautiful wagon from Wolf Meadows Ranch, preserving the history of the horsepower and the growth and development of America's rural foundation.
Now, following that entry, we have Red Hill Belgians. The driver is Allie Sext, and her husband Justin is sitting up there with her. She's driving Prince and Charlie. You know, in the days before FedEx would go from the train car to its destination this way with real horsepower. It didn't happen fast, but the supplies usually got where they needed to be.
Down about 2/3 of the way down the rail is a late 1800s Studebaker wagon found in a Nevada City barn. Restored by Will Snyders from Penn Valley. Ingrid and Elsa are on their way home from the holidays with a wagon filled with Christmas presents and a tree and goodies for dinner. I want them to come back over here. And then line up, please. I mean reverse. That's what I meant to say the whole time.
it looks like following her is from the Iron Horse Ranch, Michelle Russell, to show us what an express wagon. You can see the fur and the mercantile sales. Often it was not uncommon for people, the market and the store to come to you because the homes were very remote. So the market would come to you, and in some cases it was hides that had been trapped, it was produce, it was feed, it was whatever. And so here we go, they're coming to you.
Horses for sale! Watch her, Mother! Really well trained and breeding, gelding, guaranteed to produce nothing.
Well, Annette Nylander she's from Big Horse Works. The Big Horse Works is they're taking some horses to auction so they can buy seed for next year's crops. Bella, who's a Percheron, is pulling the wagon with Leo, a Percheron, and Lex, the Clydesdale, trailing behind. She's got Roy Ingram and Doc Livingston up there, and they're hanging onto the horses, we hope, while they get to market and they can be put at auction for sale so that they can buy some more supplies for their farm. And that really happened a lot. Gonna make the diagonal reverse. I'm being told that this pair in front of me that are for sale are very well trained, easy to take home, perfectly matched, everything I'd want in a horse, and what am I going to bid for it? You're doing your job, ladies. We're going to line up now.
Come in and line up, please. Watch your ring, Stewart, and watch Tommy.
The Roadkill Cafe. You think about the pioneer life, it was just too tough. They often would travel in hay beds so they could make great time, but their horses grew very sore from every day. So there was quite a debate as to whether you left the St. Louis area and headed west when feed was very precious, or whether it was plentiful. You could go when you were going to face bad weather conditions and you'd probably have more feed and water available, or you could wait a little while and hope that the Donner Pass was clear if you were coming to California, and you knew that you were going to have better. I don't know that I could have been a pioneer, but they were very thrifty with their time. Yeah, there's a great little museum just this side of Waco, Nevada. It's called the California Trail Museum. I thought, I'm in Nevada, why do I have a California anything? Well, it was the California Trail Museum that made an ideal pass before they got to Donner. And they talk about the hard days of crossing the desert, and that was really the hardest part. I'd always pictured that around they take eggs and they would boil them in the hot waters in the geysers that they would encounter. If you ever get to places like Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, where the wagon trains went, you can still see the. I admire them, but I will wait for more public transportation. Thanks. Well, we got a lot of produce in the fourth wagon down. And the next wagon down, we've got, surprise, surprise. We let the judge make up his mind and get his card. Okay. But then we turn to you, and by the sound of your applause, you'll tell us the award for the exhibitor that you will apply for the loudest. And we have our sound people up here with all the right equipment. Tate that is actually in charge. You'll see them in a little bit. All right, how did you like this first chuck wagon? Now, how about buying some of the hides I've trapped? They'll come to your door to sell it. And it looks like, is that our last entry down the way, Annette Nylander? And she's going to sell some horses and sell you on applauding for her. If you would please come back up.
Ingrid Peterson. And also in reserve is Big Horse Works, Annette Nylander.
Oh, quit complaining, Rex.
Ingrid, I'm going to ask you to stop right where you are. And you have won the People's Choice Award for picking such a fine entry.
In sixth place today, entry number 128, Cheryl and Bill Pritchett. Cheryl Pritchett is the driver. Pearl and Paula. Fifth place, Temecula Carriage Company, Mark Matson, Yukon Gold, and the Vanilla Gorilla. Play McRoberts, Jerusha McRoberts, Johnny and June. In third place, it's the Iron Horse Ranch, Michelle Russell, Ike, Diamond, and Mike. In second place, entry number 104, Wolf Meadows Ranch, Bailey Dykes, Ben and Jerry. The winner of the class, entry number 134, Red Hill Belgians, Allie Sutton.